tiddlers, it's me. It's Mrs McKee. I'm back in my hut. I'm back ready for some more bug safari songs. It's lesson 11. That means we've only got one left next week for this whole term. You might notice that it sounds a little bit different today, this video, and I'm going to have to sit a little bit closer to my laptop to record it because my flashy microphone decided to break during the week. So it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do my best and hope that you can still hear the music and you can still hear me talking clearly enough. So we're going to start with our Come Dance With Me song, and this time what I want you to do is to answer my questions just the way that I ask them. I might ask them really quietly today. I hope you'll be able to hear that. Or I might use my big singing voice. Not my shouting voice, remember, but my big singing voice instead. So when we do the chorus part, do you remember that? That goes, can you wave your hands up in the air? We're going to do all of that either with our quiet voices or our loud voices. And I won't tell you which one it's going to be. But all the other parts where we've got a question and an answer, we're going to do it so that you copy the sounds that I make. I hope that's clear. So are you ready? You need to be standing up, but I'm going to be sitting down for all of this lesson so that you can hear me really clearly. So you ready? Standing up? Give yourselves a little shake. Oh, fabulous. And we're going to get ready with our Can You Stretch Up Tall? In our quiet voice. Here we go. You ready? They're going to be loud. They're going to be quiet. Can you wiggle your nose? Can you nod your head? Can you touch your toes? Can you wave your hands up in the air? Can you do a little wiggle like you just don't care? Come dance with me. Still using your big voice. Come dance with me. Big voice, come dance with me. Fantastic. So, could you feel how it was different using your big voice and your quiet voice? You use much more air for your big voice, don't you? So you need to have a big breath. So we were doing those loud and soft echoes. Fabulous. Now, I hope you brought some instruments with you this time because it's time for us to do a Can You Play in the Band song. It doesn't matter what sort of instrument you've brought. If you've got lots, that's fantastic, but if you've only got one, that's fine as well. Now, I'm going to be using 3 different instruments for this. I'm going to be using my cardboard box drum. I'm going to be using my hot chocolate shaker. And I'm also going to be using my fizzy water bottle scraper. So if you've got any instruments that are similar to these, a drum, a shaker or a scraper, that's fabulous because you will have your own verse in the song. Now what I need you to learn first of all is the answer to the question in this song. I'm going to start with my drum because that's going to be the first one that we play. Okay, so the song goes like this. I can play in the band, and what I want you to do, that's the question, is to answer by going crash, bang, wallop. Do you see? So I'll sing, can you play in the band? Crash, bang, wallop. We do that 3 times. You can use any instrument for this bit. I'm going to use my drum, but you can use your shaker or your scraper. Shall we just practice? We do it 3 times. Off we go. I can play in the band. I can play in the band. Crash, bang, wallop. I can play in the band. Crash, bang, wallop. And then you don't play at all because the next part goes, and it makes a lovely sound. Okay? Shall we try that one more time? Off we go. I can play in the band. Crash, bang, wallop. I can play in the band. Crash, bang, wallop. I can play in the band. Crash, bang, wallop. And it makes a lovely sound. Okay, so we do that twice at the beginning of the song and once at the end, where everybody gets to play together. But then what happens is each instrument gets a turn. So the drums will go first. And when it's the instrument's turn, they are going to play the heartbeat of the music all the way through. So it will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can play on the drum. 1, 2, 3. I can play on the drum. 1, 2, 3. I can play on the drum. 1, 2, 3. And it makes a lovely sound. Do you see? So that is different to the question and answer than we had at the beginning. Then the scrapers will have a turn and they are going to do the same thing. Play the heartbeat. So the counts all the way through. 1, 2, 3. I can play on the scraper. Do you see? So you're going to keep going all the way through, counting 4, and then it will be the shaker's turn, counting 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can play on the shaker. 1, 2, 3. I can play on the shaker. I hope you get the idea. Again, if you get stuck, you can always go back to the beginning, rewind, and try it all over again. So, this is how the whole song will go all the way through. We're going to do the question and answer crash bang wallop bits with everybody joining in together. Then the drums will do their counting heartbeat, then the scrapers, then the shakers, and then right at the end, everybody will come back together and do the question and answer crash bang wallop bit one more time. I hope that's clear. We can do it twice through just to make sure. So here I go. Let's find the right track. I've had to move the CD player so it's closer to the laptop. And I'm going to have to change instruments really quickly in this. So you keep playing until I say stop. Here it goes. Ready? So I'm going to start with the drum because that's what comes first. Ready? So question and answers first. Crash bang wallop. I can play in the band. I can play in the band. And wallop. I can play in the band. And wallop. And it makes a lovely sound. Let's do it again. I can play in the band. And wallop. I can play in the band. Crash, bang, everybody. So I hope that worked for you. I hope you worked out when it was your turn to play. Do you think we could do it again? This time we're going to swap the instruments round though. It's not going to be the drums first. It's going to be the scrapers. So we'll go scrapers, shakers, drums to finish. But we're still going to do the questions and the answers at the beginning and the end. Do you think you can do it this time? That was a practice. Here we go. Let's do it all over again. I hope you could hear it clearly. I might turn it up a little bit. Ready? Maybe you could say the words with me this time as well. Crash, bang, one up. Here we go. I can play in the band. Crash, bang, on the. I can play in the band. Crash, bang, on the. I can play in the band. Crash, bang, on the. And it makes a lovely sound. Let's do that again. I can play in the band. Crash, bang, on the. I can play in the band. Crash, bang, on the. I can play in the band. Crash, bang, on the. And it makes a lovely sound. Now scrapers counting. Play on my scraper. 1, 2, 3. I can play on my scraper. 1, 2, 3. I can play on my scraper. 1, 2, 3. And it makes a lovely sound. And stop now shakers. I can play on my shaker. 1, 2, 3. I can play on my shaker. 1, 2, 3. I can play on my shaker. 1, 2, 3. And it makes a lovely sound. Now the drums. I can play on my drum. 1, 2, 3. I can play on my drum. 1, 2, 3. I can play on my drum. 1, 2, 3. And it makes a lovely sound. Now the questions and answers. Play in the band. Crash, bang, walla. I can play in the band. Crash, bang, walla. I can play in the band. Crash, bang, walla. And it makes a lovely sound. Play your sound until the end. Ready and stop. Fabulous. Well done everybody. So did you notice that all the way through, most of the time we were playing with our loud sounds this week? It wasn't very quiet, that song, was it? It was definitely joyful and noisy. But we're going to do something different now. It's time for another animal on our bug safari. Now then, this mini beast makes some people a little bit nervous. And that's a shame, because actually they're really, really helpful and important mini beasts. It's only because they move along really quickly that people get a bit worried about them. But they're very, very marvellous and interesting creatures. We are going to do a song about spiders this week. And I don't want you to be afraid of them anymore, because they're very beautiful and very clever little insects. Now, in some parts of the world, spiders are very important, and they are even thought to be like gods. In some cultures, they give the spider god a name. They call him Anansi, Anansi the spider. And he's a tricksy god. He plays tricks on people. He is mischief. So we are going to do a song called Fancy Anansi. He's very clever, this spider, but he has lots and lots of different actions to do in this song. Now I'm going to have to sit down so that you can see me, but you guys are going to need to stand up for it, because there are lots and lots of big movements to do. The first thing that you're going to have to do is jump. And you're going to have to jump 6 whole times. No, maybe even 8 actually. because the song starts like this. It goes like this. I'm going to imagine that I'm jumping by doing my hands like that, okay? So when I do this, you jump, okay? So it goes like this. Jump, 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 jump. Do you think you could do that with me? Can you hear that there's one long one and one short one each time? Jump, 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 jump. So you'll have to do a big jump and a little jump. Off you go. Jump, 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 jump. Last one. Jump, jump. Did you count? There were 8 of them. When we've done that, you have to land on the floor. There's a brilliant rhyming word here. Land on the floor with a great big thump. Could you hear that? Jump, thump. Fabulous. So those are your actions for that part of the song. Now the next bit happens every verse and it goes like this. Fancy a Nancy, clever little spider. Fancy a Nancy, clever little man. Would you like to try singing that with me? I'll go first. It goes like this. Fancy a Nancy, clever little spider. Fancy a Nancy, clever little man. Should we do it all together? Off we go. Fancy a Nancy, clever little spider. Fancy a Nancy, clever little man. Okay. So from the beginning you have to do your 8 jumps and then you sing the Fancy Nancy bit. Shall we try it? I'm just going to clear my throat. I have a frog in there. What's he doing? He's not a mini beast. That's better. So, jump, jump, off we go. Jump, 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 jump. Land on the floor with a great big thump. Fancy a Nancy, clever little spider. Fancy a Nancy, clever little man. Fabulous. That should get your bodies really working. Now the next verse is another thing that spiders like to do, is hop. So you're going to have to go on one leg for this and hop 8 times. Hop, 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 hop. You can do each leg at a time if you want to. Hop, 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 hop. And then we've got another brilliant rhyming word. And I want you to do this for your actions. Hiding in the garden. It's going to go a bit slower because we're hiding. Hiding in the garden. Out you pop. And then you can jump up and go pop with me. Can we try it? Off we go. Hiding in the garden. Out you pop. And then we do Fancy Nancy. Fancy a Nancy, clever little spider. Fancy a Nancy, clever little man. Could you hear all those rhyming words? Hop and pop. Jump and thump. Fabulous. Last verse is before Anansi likes to go hopping and jumping, and he creeps. So we're going to do some creeping now. If you want to crawl down on the floor and do it that way, fabulous. If you want to just do it standing up and make your bodies really small, that would be great too. So it'll go like this. Off we go. Creep, creep, creep around. Creep, creep around. And it's going to be much slower. It's quite hard to creep fast. So then the next part goes, all of a sudden he's going to speed off. He's going to scurry. That's a great word, isn't it? Scurry like a spider along the ground. And that will go really fast. Scurry like a spider along the ground. So shall we try that? He's very slowly creeping and then really fast scurrying. Off we go. Creep, creep around. Creep, creep around. Scurry like a spider along the ground. Fancy a Nancy, clever little spider. Fancy a Nancy, clever little man. I think you are nearly ready to do the whole song. We'll do it once now and then we'll come back to it next week and make sure that we can sing too. So here we go. Let's get the right track. So you're standing up, ready to jump, hop, creep, and scurry. Let's do it. Let's get number 8. Oh, that's gone too far. And cross fingers, you can hear the music. Oh, I hope it might not be too loud, this one. Just fine. Here we go. Jumping. Jump, 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 jump. Land on the floor with a great big bump. Fancy and Nancy, clever little spider. Fancy and Nancy, clever little man. You ready to hop? I'm just going to do one at a time. Hop, 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 hop. Hiding in the garden, out you pop. Fancy and Nancy, clever little spider. Fancy and Nancy, clever little man. You need to creep really slowly, maybe quiet as well. Creep, creep around. Creep, creep around. Scurry like a spider along the ground. Fancy and Nancy, clever little spider. Fancy and Nancy, clever little man. Fabulous. I love that song. I think it's really good fun. So we'll do that again next week, and we'll see if we can sing it at the same time as we're jumping, hopping and creeping. Do you think we can manage that? Fabulous. Now, if you made yourself a little comb kazoo last time, then you can play this, because we're going to finish off our Come With Me Says the Bee song. I've got my kazoo ready. I've got my little bee ready. Did you make a bee? Oh, I hope so. If you did, you can use it now, because we're going to finish the last bit of the song. I'm going to change the CD so that we're ready. You can get all your bits and bobs ready if you've got your kazoo or if you've got your little bee. If not, get yourself ready, because it's the last time we're going to sing this one. Press pause so it doesn't go off on its own. So if you remember, the first verse is "Come with me, says the bee, into the daffodil. All our house has yellow walls and honey on the sill." We sang that last time, didn't we? And the next verse we had a little go at too. It was about beautiful smells of the rose. "Come with me, says the bee, into the open rose." And then we had perfumed curtains. Do you remember, a wall of beautiful smells? Perfumed curtains all around. And then we were talking about the dust that the bees collect on their legs. Pollen on your toes. Perfumed curtains all around and pollen on your toes. Wow. Now the last verse is about another beautiful smelly flower that comes out, the lily flower, coming out now in June. So, come with me, says the bee, into the lily flower. Lilies have great big starry petals like this. And then we're going to have the sun in your window. Sun in your window every sunny day. And then we're going to put an umbrella over our heads. Umbrella for a shower. Well, this week has had weather like that. My goodness gracious. Boiling hot sun. And then pouring rain. What funny weather we're having. I don't think the bee minds really. I think they're fine with it. So if you're ready with your bee and your kazoo to do the bits in between. And remember, you're going to go do 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 against your comb. Do 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 do. Let's sing. Come with me, says the bee, for the last time. Here it goes. Let's hope it's the right. Oh, it starts so quickly. Let me do that again. Come with me, says the bee. You can do it again. Oh, wrong track. Here we go again. Let's try it again. Come with me, says the bee, into the daffodil. If you didn't quite get all of those words, again you can rewind and go back to the beginning. So hopefully when I see you next time, I'll have a microphone that works, cross fingers, and I won't have to be quite so close up to the camera. Do take care everybody, and I'll see you for our last video for this time next time. Take care.